There we go. All right, just wait 2 seconds here, boys. We'll get this going. Waiting on YouTube to say I am live. Still saying I'm waiting on things, and a bada bing, a bada boom, there I am. Good evening and welcome. Happy Easter to Dolynny TV. This is Dolynny TV, MLB The Show 18, Toronto Blue Jays Franchise Mode, Episode 9, the off-season live stream here. So what I want you guys to do, first thing I gotta do, is if you're new to the channel and just tuning in for the first time, please make sure to subscribe. If you are new to the live stream or are returning to the live stream, make sure to like. And the other thing too is go back. There's a card overlaid on this stream. You guys want to go check out the whole playlist. All 8 episodes up to this stream are in that playlist. Let's go friggin' get some, boys. As right here, we are into the off season. What you need to know is the Houston Astros defeated the Arizona Diamondbacks 4-2 in the World Series after the Astros took it 3-2 over Cleveland, 4-2 over Baltimore, and then 4-2 over Arizona. Arizona came out beating Pittsburgh. They were a wild card team, so that's a pretty good feat for Arizona, and they got it gone. Call you Raiders, all right? I'll call you Raiders, no problem. And get this man to 10 mil already. Hey, we'll start with 5809. The sub goal is 6,000, but I've been pushing for that for about 6 months. So we'll mind that in a little bit. Let's go. Deep breath, cup of water. Let's get this rolling. First things first, you have to take a look and evaluate the lineup. Claudio, you're Brazilian. Well, thank you for tuning in from Brazil. That is pretty nifty, the international audience coming in. This is the lineup we had to work with in the stretch run of the 2018 season. Alcides Escobar, Matt Kemp, Josh Donaldson, Justin Smoke, Teoscar Hernandez, Randall Grichuk, Yangervis Solarte, Devin Travis, and Russell Martin. I'm not used to the Blue Jays names being as difficult as they are this 2018 season, but that's all right. And Stove Nasty, not too much, just a chill Easter, which is helping me get ready for this big live stream today. Kendrys Morales on the bench, Rob Brantley on the bench. Brantley actually had a great year, 28 games, 10 RBIs, so you imagine what he could have done comparative to the year prior. He didn't have the 290 average, but that's okay. Just tuning in, my Easter is so boring. Hey, Headhunters, I'm just starting this live stream, so you don't need to worry about it. Stove Nasty, do I need stubs? No, you betcha. I've got like 20,000 already, and I'm grinding the market as we speak. Steve Pearce had a very down year. I mean, only 42 games and only 138 at-bats, but the guy is aging badly. Did I catch the Jays game today, boys? No, I did not. I was driving. I just finished driving 7 hours on the road, and then we'll sign in chat. Well, yeah, obviously I want to sign into my chat. Not really sure what's going on here. Whoop, there we go. Wrong thing. Let's back that back button up there and go back there. Sorry, boys. 100% sure not even what's going on with the live stream. And one thing we do need to get into is the pitching rotation here. The pitching rotation, can't see your comments, pardon me if I'm missing anything. Marcus Stroman, and then you had Aaron Sanchez, J.A. Happ, Joe Biagini, and Damian Hollis. J.A. Happ fell off a cliff, an absolute cliff this year. He got old and got going pretty rough towards the end of the season. How about Justin Smokey? Well, he did pretty good today. I heard a grand slam, not too bad. And what else have I missed in the comments? I think we're all good. Stove Nasty here to help out with anything stub related if you need. That is the starting rotation. Hyun-Jin Ryu, Ryan Tepera, Tyler Clippard, Aaron Loop, Sung Won Oh, and Danny Barnes round out the relievers. And then you got the closer in Roberto Osuna. Smoke hit a grand slam. He had a beauty hit, I imagine. it was just out of the park, beautiful. And so the one saving grace of this season was Roberto Osuna's career high in saves, 46, pardon me. We're losing 4-1, and then Smoke hit a 2-run dinger to bring us 4-3. They hit a grand slam in the 8th, and with the slam. Okay, I gotcha. And Mickey, how am I today? I'm doing all right. I am very, very tired. You guys are going to have to keep the energy up for me because I'm just coming off 7 hours of driving today to Edmonton and to back. So it's been a long day, but hey, we'll get it going. And there is my man Brandon, X-Snipes Gaming, coming into the live stream. Brandon, how is it going today? Everybody is coming in saying hi. I appreciate that. Let's advance to the off season. Waste no more time. We're 5 minutes in and might as well. So hitting coach, pitching coach, and third base coach have ended. We will need to re-sign them. and that's okay. We'll also have some time to re-sign some players. Craig Breeslow, who was down in the minors, 38 years old. Hey, he's gone. And then you got Philippe Cairo and a couple of guys, F potential. Eric Marino, not too much, my man. Hope your day is good. Let's see, everyone's saying hi to X Snipes now, Alex Reyes. So a bunch of guys just who weren't too able. I mean, you've got Ramon Russell, the SDS man himself, retiring here in 2018 after a failed season in, well, actually, he did get into 10 games for Tampa Bay. He played 10 games as an F potential at 30 years old, 206 career batting average, 5 RBIs, and a stolen base for Ramon Russell. Am I Canadian, Griff? You betcha I am Canadian. I am Cold Lake, Alberta proud. And Ichiro Suzuki, who gets to retire as a Mariner. I don't think MLB The Show could have ever predicted that. Hits 118 homers, 3,119 hits, 794 RBI, a 309 career average, and he has retired. Guys, if you're just tuning in for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You'll see it tick up every time you subscribe. I think that's a pretty cool feature here on these live streams. So make sure to do that, and without further ado, let's get to exclusive free agent negotiations. This is all stuff I think I should know. And we'll go starting pitcher by starting pitcher. We're going to make an offer to J.A. Happ at 73 overall. He could be our long man, and that's exactly what I'm targeting him for, is our long relief role, and I think 3.8 mil does just fine for him. Griff is from Toronto, awesome. A couple of Toronto guys. Contract offered to him. Tyler Clippard at 74, 34 years old. I'm not going to qualify him. Aaron Loop, I absolutely will offer a contract to for $2.5 million. And John Axford, we don't need to worry about John Axford. And we will continue on. Closing pitchers, nothing. Catchers, nothing. Justin Smoke, you better believe we want this man back. How about 7.6 to stay Smokey? How would you like that? Every day, you're a friggin' star, Smokey. We'll actually pay you a little bit less for being a star. This is the way it works. You can negotiate contracts a little bit like that. Josh Donaldson, well, if we're going to trade him, we're going to have to sign him first. And you see that's not quite exactly what's going to happen here. 27 mil. It's going to take 27.9 million to sign Josh Donaldson. We'll actually bring him down to about 27.2 and 108.5 mil. Give him a contract offer. Justin Schmoke, well, he smoked the ball out of the park today. And let's see, Alcides Escobar will stay at 4.8. That's not too bad. I'll take Alcides Escobar for 4.8 million as a shortstop for us. It's a nice little thing. We're up to 5809. Thank you for just subscribing, whoever did. Hopefully you shout yourself out in the comments. Wouldn't be afraid to give you a good old offer for shouting out. And let's see. What do we got to do? Review staff. Well, we got to review the staff. And hitting coach wise, who can we find for a hitting coach? There's Brandon Reardon, who's a terrible hitting coach, plate vision, and I think Daryl Hernandez is the best offer on the table. 1.4 million, we'll take him. And so we've offered him that contract. Tim Leeper, still the first base coach, and he smoked one out of the park today, you betcha. And H subscribed. Thank you, H, for subscribing. So much appreciated. And Daniel Stevens. We'll see if we have, you know what, Daniel Stevens, I like your attitude coming towards the team. That should give us our last coach. We have to hire a third base coach, and man, do I want a third base coach who can do something. How about a third base coach that has +2 for speed? Let's go. Let's get this team getting a couple of steals. Did I see Smoke today? No, I did not. Unfortunately, that was a missed target of mine. If you guys are just tuning in, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Definitely don't forget to do that. We'll sim through the date, and we should have some contract offers coming in. Russell Armstrong has agreed to terms. Daniel Stevens has agreed to terms. And we are simming along right zippity-doo-dah day through here. Today is the last day to tender a qualifying offer to your free agents. Don't need to worry about that. We will sim on through. And right there we are on to the tendering contract stage. All right, so who do we have? We have, in the starting pitcher role, we have Damian Hollis, who has to stay. Damian Hollis, the future Blue Jay, Roy Halladay possibly, kind of type player. He had an awesome rookie season. He's only 19. He's already MLB caliber. We'll give him $2 million per year. Rico Sierra, well, he is a potential MLBer next season if we need him in the rotation. 73 overall at, 25 years old? I'll take him. I will absolutely take Rico Sierra for $600K. That's not a bad deal. Nieves, he's a potential. We'll give him, he'll just fill out the minors. Paul Jean will just fill out the minors. All these guys just have to fill out the minor league rotations. That's all I care about in this section. Once we get to the free agents, you guys can have your say, and hopefully we find what we need. This kid, don't sleep on this kid, boys. Antonio Lucero, 62 overall. He will rebound from this season and grow to be even better. Guys, 19 of you guys subscribed. Hopefully you're all subscribed. 19 of you guys in the chat right now. Thanks so much for tuning in. Chris Rowley, we will not extend him. We will suspend Machado here for 1.1. He seems to be okay. We'll see what he does for us. And what do we got? We've got a couple other guys here. Luis Santos will not contract him. And Pendergast, we will contract him as well. Actually, Lucky, friend's parents caught the smoke grand slam. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, that's a claim to fame right there. Danny Barnes, we will obviously offer him a contract. He wants to stay for 5 years. Danny, you are here for 5 years. I have no problem with that. Dave Dobbs will fill out the bullpen in the minors. We'll just keep filling out everything in the minors here because realistically, we don't need to. Why didn't you use the OSM FM rosters, Hawk? Well, they weren't quite out on day number 1. They were having some issues loading them up. So I thought I will save it for later on in the year once this franchise mode kind of gets lackluster, right? Once we no longer have a working product in this franchise mode, we'll go and get into another one. Eric Ritchie, we will sign him to a contract. Elmo Bush Party. Blue Jays thing if you don't know. Barrett Hope, well, Barrett Hope has to stay. This is a kid to not be slept on either. This kid's going to be huge as a closing pitcher for us. Felipe Lopez, we'll sign him. Luke Maley will work if Rob Brantley doesn't. He is a contractable player. And then we've got a couple guys. We're just going through things really quick here, guys. Got to sign all these guys to good contracts. So don't be afraid to hit it up in the chat and say how your day is going. I hope your day is going all right, as I'm just keeping this stream going for right now for the sake of it. Because realistically, this isn't what you're here for. Did I sign anyone yet? Not yet. I've re-signed a couple guys. That's about it. And can't believe we're at 500. We didn't even get to 500 in the 2017 season. You betcha we didn't. That was a terrible, terrible season last year. And now we're at 500 for the first time. I like those numbers. Try to get a 93 maybe in free agents or through a donation or Donaldson trade. You know what? Donaldson trade would probably be the best idea, to be honest with you, to trade for somebody in a rotation spot that we can use. That's the big thing. So guys, 21 of you guys watching right now, this is Dolynny TV. If you're just tuning in for the first time, don't be afraid to subscribe. Elidmus Diaz, we'll definitely sign him to play in the minors, if nothing else. Richard Urena, well, we'll sign him. He's 23 years old. Have to sign him, actually. Fred Hammonds, just a deep potential kind of guy. Johnny Bracken. I thought Break, but it's Bracken. Dwight Smith Jr., we'll see what he wants. Actually, we're going to hit him down to 1 mil exactly. Miguel Perez, sign him. And here is the big guy. My day is going good playing MLB 18 franchise with the Pirates. Ooh, how are your Pirates doing? Mickey, let me know. And guys, let me know. There's 20 of you others that could have your days going all right. We'll give Teoscar quite an experience here. 17 mil to be a not star but an everyday player here in Toronto. And then Bobby Pechtel, we'll sign him. Dalton Pompey, just have to sign him for 1.3 mil. Yeah, we can do that. Adrian Salazar and Anthony Alford, the 24-year-old, will sign him for 560 and see what we can get out of him. Benjamin Crosby, signing him, signing all these guys to contracts. That's all we have to do here. And then we get to free agency, and then we will be good. So the offers are made. And anything else we have to do? Trade talks. Well, we have to see if Josh Donaldson will sign his contract, and then we will see if we can do some trade talks. Paul Goldschmidt has signed, so that's okay. He has re-signed, I believe. Free agency, what have we got in free agency? You got Bryce Harper, Madison Bumgarner. So we could go after Bumgarner, who is, what, 29 years old. He wants 20 million or 29 million. Currently created a stud in RTTS. There you go. And can you use Vlad Jr. in the game? Not quite yet, unless it's in OSFM. It's kind of stupid that EA only makes MLB The Show for PS. It's not EA. It's actually San Diego Studios that makes MLB The Show. And they have the PS4 exclusive contract. So it's actually very nice. I love being a PS4 user that has an exclusive game like this. So I think Madison Bumgarner is a little bit out of our alley. But somebody like, let's see, starting pitcher-wise, Drew Pomeranz, we could sign Pomeranz. He's 30 years old. What do you guys think? Pomeranz? Get Mad Bum? I don't know if getting Mad Bum is the exact option. I like your videos. Small YouTubers are awesome. Carson, thank you for saying that. You know what? Honestly, 5,600. I should have been able to get a lot further ahead last year, but unfortunately, I quit halfway through the year, and that was a big old mistake. Mad Bum, you guys want the Mad Bum race, eh? So let's offer Mad Bum a contract here, see if we can get him going on, we'll give him 150. 150 million, and we'll give him a player option as well. See if he wants to opt out, and see if that will solve things. Harper, going after Harper is going to cost me 31 million, plus I still have to sign Josh Donaldson at this point, but sign and trade for both those players could work. Got a Jays hat at the opener, and I haven't taken it off. Oh, there you go, Hawk. That's awesome. So guys, 19 of you guys watching right now, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and join along, because we will be doing franchise mode episodes throughout the season, and then we hit the live streams once the off season comes around again. Riley Starr, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to Riley for subscribing. If you guys want to join him down below. Viral, welcome in. Glad you could make it in. How's your day going? Hope it's all right. Zach Britton, we don't really need a closer, so we will sim along to the 40-man roster. We need to figure out who's on our 40-man. We have 31, 35 on the roster. Smoke with 2 big homers this afternoon. Absolutely, he was dominant. And hopefully he isn't injury prone like last year's game or in real life. Mad Bum, yeah, Mad Bum can be a disaster at times. So shout out to Viral Sniper for subscribing. Thank you so much, Viral. And let's see, who do we have on the 40-man roster? Obviously, I need to go get my guys that I just signed to the team in terms of Mr. Antonio Lucero to the 40-man. Get Trevor Rosenthal. He went up to a 90 overall. Ooh, that would be a good pull right there. And he is cheap for sure. He could be, eh? And we need to get Barrett Hope onto this 40-man roster as well. Barrett Hope, our 21-year-old closer, who's going to be an absolute dominant guy in the future. And anyone down here we need to worry about. Joey Herbert, I'm not too concerned about. Peter Ishikawa, not too concerned about. And Gift Nope, not too concerned about him. And Lidmus Diaz is on the 40-man, and so is Richard Urena. So I think we've got everyone we need on the 40-man roster at this point, guys. Let it get going. Carson Flucker, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that, Carson. And we are up to 58-12 right now, guys. 23 in here. Thank you so much for tuning in to Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode on Dolynny TV. This is the off-season live stream. We're going to simulate through a day, and the Blue Jays can no longer afford the contract offered to Madison Bumgarner. That is unfortunate, because we haven't even signed any of our guys, have we? I don't think we have. Tender contracts, contract renewable. We have an offer in for a couple of these guys, so they haven't accepted their offers yet. Sim through the dates, and nobody accepting offers. Madison Bumgarner signs with the Chicago White Sox. Offer every 90-plus contract. I could, but I'd prefer to keep it the way it's going. And he could help your bullpen for next year as the 8th or 7th inning guy. Set up Osuna. He's got a deadly fastball, that too. And let's see, we are not signing any of our guys for whatever reason it seems. So that is a strange phenomenon right now. And, well, tender contracts. Danny Barnes, looks like Teoscar Hernandez accepted his contract offer. We have nobody there to renew. And so we only have 2 offers out to Rico Sierra and to Danny Barnes. That should be good. You like the Cleveland Indians? They're my favorite team, and I'm from Lacombe. Well, you know what? I gotta say, I do like the Indians because Encarnacion's on there, and I'm a huge Encarnacion fan, so I don't mind me some Edwin Encarnacion time with the Cleveland Indians sometimes. What do we have? We have 1.55 million cash flow, which means we should have signed Josh Donaldson to a contract for 2019. You betcha we did. So now becomes the time. What do we trade the Chicago White Sox for Mr. Madison Bumgarner if you want, but you guys want to go check the free agency market. Bryce Harper still out there. So we could still get Bryce Harper if we want. Trade Donaldson, I think that's the trade, is trading Josh Donaldson for somebody else. Or we could pick up Charlie Blackmon. Now, Charlie Blackmon is 32 years old. I don't know if it's a worthwhile trade. How do you make it so that nobody can afford? Glitch goes away in past games. What I've tried is to make big signings. That message should come up. I don't know. I have no clue how to get that to go away, Mark. It's been a troublesome problem for years. Huge Justin Smoke fan says Hawk. And apparently, even when he was apparently trash, I always believed in him. You know what? Smokey has had potential for years. So I got to say, I like this Charlie Blackmon card right here. I think he could be a huge help to the team. What do you guys think? Trade Donaldson for Bumgarner or Sale? I think I'd have to go with Bumgarner. And you guys are saying to trade or sign, or trade Donaldson for Mad Bum. I'd love to sign Harper, Viral Sniper, but the problem is 31 mil for Bryce Harper. If I can't afford Mad Bum, I cannot afford Harper. So the trade for Mad Bum becomes the most prevalent thing. So we go to the White Sox, who have Madison Bumgarner. Now he pulls quite a bit of trade value, and Josh Donaldson pretty much cuts that right down. Blackmon could be great. He could be former first-round pick too. So there we go. And thank God 1 month ago when I was watching Frisk's franchise mode and you came in playing next and watched your... Oh! Griff said I came into playing next. Now I'm starting to see that, guys. On the YouTube back end, they're starting to show how people come to your channel. It is coming in clutch. So Mad Bum for Donaldson looks to be the trade right here. 25 mil as opposed to 24 mil. So we're saving a mil. We can sign, hopefully, Charlie Blackmon and trade him for Sale. I think, yeah, but Mad Bum's the way to go. A prospect for Josh Donaldson. I think we'll trade prospect for prospect and get rid of Russell Martin. See, I want to trade Josh Donaldson to get rotation help. Mad Bum, coming off an absolute dominant season last year again, was down season for him, but he could rebound really good. I think trading Donaldson is the way to go, Viral Sniper. You got to convince me otherwise here. And what can we give him in return? Luis Santos, not signed to a contract. Brian Ryan, the guy we drafted this year. Brian Ryan, pardon me, I totally forgot about him. Chris Rowley's not signed. Andres Machado, though. B potential 61 overall gives us a chance. Favorite team is the Met, but I like the Giants. Jays and Giants. You know what? I like the Giants too. 32 and 23 with the Pirates, says Mickey. Of June, because I'm playing every game. That makes sense. JD and Russell for Mad Bum and a prospect. Now that's a trade we could possibly do. Russell Martin doesn't add a lot of value. See, Russell Martin at 6.68 million. We would literally need to get a catcher back in return. And that catcher would be Wellington Castillo, 83 overall at C potential. Okay, I think that's a trade we could do. Keep Machado. Don't have Machado on my team there, Carson, but I would love to sign him if we could get him. And so JD and Russell for Wellington Castillo and Madison Bumgarner. It's basically salary, salary, salary all around equals out. And what we can do is add on a prospect in there too. They don't have a catching prospect. They do have Omar Narvaez, Narvaez, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Pardon me, boys. And he would be a better backup option. Get Kevin Smith. Ooh, Kevin Smith. Yes, I always forget about Kevin Smith. Where is he? He should be on here, isn't he? Kevin Smith, is he a fielder? I don't even know. I know the name is a White Sox name, isn't it? I'm not even sure where he is. You'll have to tell me which team he's on there, Carson. And on my Jays franchise, I think my record is 22 and 10 going into a series against the Rays, says Mark. All right, I like it. And Smoke being the first round the Rangers thought he was. You betcha, Griff. Smoke, I love that all the talk is about Smoke today. That is huge. Love me some Justin Smoke. So they need to get some more trade offer out of this. So we'll trade them Peter Ishikawa, who just has value because he's a prospect, but he's a terrible prospect. And we don't need to worry about him burning us in the future, that's for sure. So guys, let's go quickly play an ad. Tell me if you get it. Kevin Smith is a catcher. All right, get Ryan Goins. Re-sign Ryan Goins. That would be a nifty little idea. So Kevin Smith, 67 overall. He's not signed to a contract, so I can't get him. Maybe in the free agencies. Riley Starr says wait. All right, I'll wait on it. And get Go-Go now. Yeah, Goins could be good. Don't get Wellington Castillo. Why not there, Riley? Let me know. We're working on this trade, and I think this trade's going to benefit both teams. Wellington Castillo had quite the season last year. 18 homers, 61 RBIs, 264 batting average. I like that. thing. Try and trade Russell to dump his contract and grab that other catcher. Oh, okay, so I like that you guys are going after Omar Narvaez, who had a 7 RBI, 259. Oh, I see. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Good contact. Charlie, welcome in. Glad you could make it in. He's an RBI master. Go. You bet he is. And so we've got ourselves a trade here. Madison Bumgarner, Omar Narvaez, and then you got Josh Donaldson, Russell Martin, and Peter Ishikawa. So we need a third baseman. Try and save money. Got to save money, that's for sure. Get Goins, and he is a beast. So you can grab Blackman. That's exactly. Save money for Blackman, and that's what we'll do. We have an extra $6 million in the bank. So let's go for it. Boys, I need 3 or 5 comments saying yes. 5 comments saying yes to this trade, and we will make it happen. Mad Bum straight up for Josh Donaldson and Russell Martin. Let me know. 5 yeses. Let's go. And I'm just going to quickly check, make sure the stream's healthy on my end and stuff. But I want to know, are we making this trade? Right here, right now, are the Blue Jays trading Josh Donaldson? Vile Sniper says no, and everything comes in yes. So everything comes in yes. Just sub, thank you. Will, appreciate that. And everybody comes in yes. So all right. The yeses outweigh the no's. I appreciate that, boys. And we'll make this trade offer. Sounds like a good deal. Josh Donaldson, no longer a member of the Toronto Blue Jays, traded to the Chicago White Sox now. Well, here's what the pitching rotation kind of looks like. You take Jay Happ out, you've got Madison Bumgarner, and we've got one of the most lethal rotations in the MLB. Trade Morales. We will trade Morales for sure. I think so. Brian Cato says yes. And so now we have to go evaluate the free agent market. What we have at, is Goins a second baseman or a shortstop in this game? I think he should be a shortstop, shouldn't he? Don't really see him anywhere. Can we player search? Player search. Did they take that out? No, they did not. And we want to go Ryan Goins. There we go, Ryan Goins. And right like that, Goins. Go. Can't spell it go, right? Can't spell it go. And Goins, let's search him up. Ryan Goins, AAA, no team, so no contract, make trade. So he's with the Storm Chasers. He's a second baseman. All right. Let's go free agency. Find him in the second baseman contracts here. And he should be right in this area. He is not. So Ryan Goins is not on the free agent market yet, unfortunately. Go after Harper. And we need a franchise player. Franchise player is now Mr. What's his name? Mr. Madison Bumgarner. But we will make a trade if you guys want for Kendrys Morales. See what Morales goes for. Kendrys at first base. See potential $2.4 million. And dump more money for Harper. So who can we dump off to get Harper? Well, I think we take in a prospect if we can. John Regan is not signed to a contract, so it's going to be hard to find prospects at this point of the game. But guys like Tyler Austin maybe could come in. Nope. So we can't find contracts. Need a franchise positional player. Get rid of Morales out of here and sign him a player to replace him. So I could potentially maybe just make a depth move. A depth first baseman, if you know what I mean. Like somebody that's 76 overall. Lucas Duda, $2.2 million. That doesn't work. Chris Carter, not signed to a contract. Matt Olson, signed to a contract, but they want way too much for him. And signed Bautista, yeah. Bautista. Harper is worth all the money, betcha. Bring Jose back for DH if he is available, maybe. And who can we find? Frank Hubble, not signed to a contract. Gurriel, they want more for him. That's not worth it. Freddie Freeman, nobody on the free agent market here. Frank Hernandez, not signed. Carlos Santana, 4.1 mil. That is definitely not worth it. Kenneth Mullis. So nobody's really signed yet. We'll have to wait. We have to wait to trade Morales for a prospect. Free agency, Bryce Harper is still available. We'll sim through the day and see if they can sign. Daryl Hernandez has accepted our offer. What is the significance of this day? Must keep their 40-man roster in order. Maybe dump Happ if he's got a big contract. He does, I believe. What is Happ's contract here, boys? Let's go find out. Jay Happ's contract is 3.8 mil, so not that bad. Get Healy. Healy could be an option, hey? Try to get a utility guy or under-radar reliever. So Dan Vogelbach, Mariners first baseman. Yes, indeed, I could look at him. But I think we have to go after Harper, so we have to go sim through here and see if we can get anywhere. And we missed it. Missed it by that much. Bryce Harper signs for $25.28 million to the Diamondbacks. That's unfortunate, but what we can do is figure something out. Bautista, Jeffrey, you betcha. I'm going to go look up Bautista, see if he's available in right field. Colby Rasmus, Danny Valencia, Nick Markakis, Joe Baca. I am not seeing Jose Bautista anywhere, so there's no Jose Bautista available, unfortunately. Any advice for a Toronto Maple Leafs GM mode? I honestly don't know. Keep a couple guys. Not your outfield, build around Harper and then trade your best outfield prospects for Blackman or Yelich or someone like that. That's a potential, but looks like we can still sign Blackman. So let's see. Can we sign Blackman? Trade Pollock? Definitely trade Pollock. More talent in the lineup. So you guys say, are we signing Charlie Blackman? Let me know. 5 yeses for Charlie Blackman. Let's go. 27 you guys in here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure to do that. But also vote yes. Are we going to sign Charlie Blackman at this stage of free agency? Let me know. Still not available in free agency is Ryan Goins. We'll get him at some point this season. But Charlie Blackman, everybody is saying yes, get Blackman. It seems like everybody's got a vote, and I like it. So let's get Charlie Blackman in here for $10 million. We'll give him a player option to bring him down on salary a little bit. We'll bring him down to 10.5, so $52.4 million. Sign and trade possibly if he's not a stud. Yes, exactly. He's a sign and trade possible player. We sign him to the outfield and we get him in there. That would line us up with, who do we have? Third base, we don't have anyone, but we can bring someone up for sure. And then at, where's this? What are we missing? We're missing catcher, but we've got Narvaez, so we've got him covered off. Got him covered off, so we're good. And get Vogelbach, we could, but try and sign Ian Kinsler. Looking to trade Conforto. Oh, Conforto would be a good trade option, but we need a third baseman now. Third baseman, what do we have in the roster? We have Eddie Schmidt, so we have no third base depth. We need a home run hitter in third baseman. Who do we have on the free agent market? There's Chase Headley, David Freese, and Eduardo Escobar. So Healy can play third, so trade him. You guys say that? Get a home run hitter, trade for Healy. I think that may be an option as well. We're trading within the AL here. I don't like doing that, but we may have to just work with it, see if it works for us. So who do we got? We've got, where is Healy, isn't he? Healy I thought was on the Athletics, was he not? Who is Ryan? Oh no, Ryan Healy's a Mariner. Ha, ha. I'm totally showing my rookiness here. Mariners, Ryan Healy and Dan Vogelbach. Vogelbach is not signed to a contract, so I can't get him. He's in that negotiating stage right now. So Ryan Healy, a lot of value. Logan Forsythe, he is with Seattle, pardon me. Got to trade your farm system for some stars, and it is time to trade our farm system for Ryan Healy, I believe, boys. What do you think? Ryan Healy, home run hitter, 20 homers last season, 66 RBIs. Would love to play at the Rogers Center, I believe. So he was with Oakland, then got traded to Seattle. Ah, there we go, boys. There is the thing. So what do we got to trade for Ryan Healy? I believe we should trade Kendrys Morales. Look at how much that cuts the trade value. Could get more. Trade Happ and Morales and get a prospect like that. You guys don't think? You don't think? Okay. Trade your top 3 prospects for someone big. See, I don't want to trade all my prospects away. I think Ryan Healy could be a huge player for us. He's 77. If he gets that star player, get him. I think it's just even a depth move, if anything. Ryan Healy can play third base. Move him over there. See what he does. See what he does at third base. Who do we have that we can move? We can move Elidmus Diaz. See? We can move Elidmus Diaz. That takes out the shortstop. And yeah, get trade for Healy and a prospect for Happ and Morales. Well, if we trade Diaz and trade away Happ as well, we can get a prospect in there somewhere. Vogelbach, obviously can't sign him. Oh, just took the trade off the board. That's okay. And somebody, like, we can get a Cecil. See, prospects aren't signed yet. So we got to go for depth if we're going anything. So you guys got to let me know who we're going for in terms of depth. Kyle Seager, third baseman, not really worth it. Gene Segura. What do we have at shortstop? Where are we strong? If we can find a catching prospect that's signed, that would be pretty clutch. Mike Zunino. Nobody really has Robert Tracy. Right there, boys. Right there. There is our catching prospect. I like that. 21-year-old, 57 overall. Good catcher. Weak contact, but he looks to be good. They're interested in the trade. get him and let Eddie Schmidt or whatever his name is and try him in September? Well, I think right here, boys, this is the trade. This is what solves all our problems. We send away J.A. Happ, Lidmus Diaz, and Kendrys Morales, and get Robert Tracy and Ryan Healy, and we have our third base depth. We have first base, third base, shortstop. Left field is the only weak position, but even Matt Kemp's not that terrible in left field if we don't get him. So get him, boys. I need 2 more yeses. Try a reliever. We'll see if there's a reliever in here we can potentially pop up. But I think we are good on the reliever front, if I'm not mistaken. We have we have Barnes, we have Loop, and a couple of closers as well. So we need to figure something out. Try and get Mazzara and put him in left. That could be an option as well. So we need to figure out who we would trade for Mazzara, maybe Matt Kemp. But everyone's going for it. Do it. The boys say yes. Let's get it going. Who are you paying the most money to? Go to your contract screen, and then we can decide who is being paid too much, and we can see who to trade. There's another option. So trade the Mariners. And so we have now acquired Ryan Healy. That solves the third base problem. Ryan Healy at third base. What we need to do is all of a sudden go to third base and make Ryan Healy a third baseman, because right now he's listed at first base and we need to make him over to a third baseman, save that change. And where does Ryan Healy go to? He stays at a 77. Try to get a reliever. We do need to get a reliever to get Happ's spot. That's huge. First base is who? First base is Justin Smoke, who is making $6.6 million, but that's the contract I signed him to, so I have no problem paying him that much. Mad Bum getting paid $24 million. Why doesn't Roberto Osuna have a contract? What is going on here? Offer contracts, tender contracts. See, it tells me all my contracts are signed. So offer salary. Oh, we have to offer salary arbitration. Okay, so we have to make an offer and then sign these guys. Ooh, I'm not in a win now mode, but I am in a mode that we need to keep things going. So we have $10.4 million in contracts tendered. So maybe right now, for now, we will withdraw the offer from Charlie Blackmon and offer some salary arbitration to Roberto Osuna, who we'll give him a player option on that term. Aaron Sanchez, who's up to a 84, we'll sign him for $6 million. Marcus Stroman, sign him. He wants a lot of money, so we'll go short term. We'll go 3 years on him, see if he goes to free agency. Try for a long reliever, like the new stream layout. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Guys, 26 of you tuning in. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. And Randall Grudchuk wants not much, but we will bring him down to $23.5 million. And then Devin Travis, how much does he want? He wants 6.6, but we can bring him down to about 6.4 and make him a star player if he wants. He wants to be a star player, we'll let him be a star player. DH-wise, I think we've got DH covered off, I believe. We'll find out. Sungwon Oh, he wants $2.2 million for a couple years. We'll sign him to a 2.4 for these years. And you see we have a couple guys we have to re-sign, but we're also letting go of a couple guys, so we should be good. Joe Biagini, re-sign him for 2.2 mil. And then Kevin Pillar. Tough one is him. He's injured right now. Luckily, he is coming back. Yangervis Solarte is our DH right now. He is awesome. And then Ryan Tepera, we will sign him for 1.8. Hyunjin Ryu, we will let go. And Al Albuquerque, Nick Tepish, all these guys we are letting go. So we've got $46 million in the bank to spend. So hopefully they all re-sign. The Athletics are interested in offering us a trade. They want Ryan Healy back for Albert Patterin. Okay? What's this Albert Patterin all about here? I don't see him. Ooh, B potential. 73 overall. 24 years old. Can play second. They're seeking second base, but they want a third baseman. Try and get a DH. Probably get a DH. That'd probably be a good goal. But right now, guys, I'm going to stop for a second. And I want you guys to subscribe. There's 27 of you guys watching. Make sure to subscribe right now. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are going to subscribe. It'll tick up and let me go. You know, absolutely. Yeah, we are rejecting this trade all the way. Sim through the date. And have we re-signed our guys? Roberto Osuna has not re-signed. So who did we sign? We've re-signed a couple of our guys. We're down one contract, 1.77 mil. So we will not go too far ahead. And today is the last day to offer salary arbitration eligible players. If salary arbitration is not offered, they will become free agents. Don't need to worry about that. I think I'm pretty happy with where we lie. And tender contracts. See, we ended up signing all our players. So we signed Aaron Sanchez, signed Randall Grichuk, all those guys. And we've got a couple offers out. Or do we not? Who went to free agency? Well, a couple of our players did. We should have definitely offered salary arbitration. That's all my bad. Didn't understand how things work. So Roberto Osuna on the open market. He's not going to get too much. We'll sign him there. Marcus Stroman on the open market as well. Sign him out there for 4.7 mil. And that keeps our cash flow going. We need to find our relievers. What do you guys think? Do we sign some new relievers to this contract, get a pitcher or DH or power hitter? Trevor, we've already got our man in Madison Bumgarner, so we need a relief pitcher. Let me know. Who do we go for? Jerry Blevins, the left-hander. Do we go for Ryan Tepera again? Do we go for Will Harris, the left-hander, or Will Harris, the reliever, right-hander? Who do we go for here? We could go for Buddy Boschers, keep Tyler Clippard. Actually, I will keep Tyler Clippard in the system, just like Tyler Clippard. That's a selfish move. Go all out or rebuild. Get a free, get a DH. Yeah, DH could be good. Give a shot at Blevins. All right, you guys want a shot at Blevins? Tepera and Clippard? Well, I've got Tepera, so we'll re-sign Tepera as well, 1.2 mil. He's cheap, and then we will go for Blevins. Get Harris and Tepera. Okay, I need 2 more votes for Harris or 2 more votes for Blevins. And we've got 1 with Harris. So who is going to be the vote for Jerry Blevins or else Will Harris? Let me know. Guys, 34 of you guys just tuning in. Definitely make sure to subscribe. Mark says Harris, so we'll go all in for Mark Harris at 2.4 million. He's 34 years old, so he's only 2 years to go. And honestly, I could offer a contract to Jerry Blevins. He only wants 3.4 mil, but he's a lot. So we'll keep off on Blevins for now, and we'll find out what we can do otherwise on that. Who do we have? Did anyone go to free agency? Yes, Devin Travis went to free agency. So obviously we have to sign him to a $4 million contract, because he didn't want our offer, obviously. Chase Headley, Nick Ahmed, Brett Gardner, and a couple guys in center field. Charlie Blackmon's still out there. Go get a DH. Do we go for Charlie Blackmon still? I think the offer stands that we go for Charlie Blackmon. He's got DH kind of numbers. Don't waste money on a DH. Well, we can stick him in left field, right? We can platoon him with Solarte and Matt Kemp. That's the option. Trade Solarte or whoever who's decent but can't definitely improve. Well, we don't know. I think we go with Charlie Blackmon. He is the offer I want to take for 10 million, and see if we can bump him up to bump him down to 10.5 for a player option. Guys, you think trade for Encarnacion? See, Encarnacion is old. I want to stick with somebody who can still play out in the field and be useful. Keep Solarte and keep getting Blackmon. You're not in the win now stage, but you definitely can be in don't waste Mad Bum's prime. Exactly, Riley, that's the thing. Is I want us to be competitive. I don't want us to win the World Series this year. That's not the goal. I never make the goal winning the World Series in year 1 or year 2. But if we can use Charlie Blackmon to help us get there and promote the DH spot, but also promote the outfield, I think Charlie Blackmon is the man. So Chuck Nasty, do we need 5 votes for Chuck Nasty? Let me know, guys. 5 votes will get Chuck Nasty a contract offer here. He's not happy about being close to home, but that's okay. It's 36 of you guys here. Trade Solar. We could trade him. And Charlie Blackmon isn't worth 5 years. All right, I'll take him down to 3. Can you get Goins viral? I will try my best. So we are getting everything. His attributes are starting to drop. Yes, they are, but if we can hold him on for even 2 years. He's happy with 2 years and 10.8. Let's go for it. Put him at 3 years. I think we'll keep him at 2 and get him happy. There we go. Contract offer for Charlie Blackmon at 2 years. We are good to go. Let's see what happens there. We have a couple offers out. How much offers do we have? We have $29 million pending. And, sorry. Simmed through the free agency. Whoops, hit the wrong button. And did we get our man in Charlie Blackmon? Let's find out. Yes, we did. So we got Charlie Blackmon on the team. He's down to an 85. He's on the bench. He's not happy about that. We'll put him in the lineup and get him a little bit happier, and that should hopefully change things for Charlie Blackmon. He's up to an 81, and Charlie Blackmon is now still sitting at an 81 because he's not too happy about everything. That's okay. In the chat, Hawk, that's good. Get Blackman and try and get a power hitter to hit behind him. And deals have Smoke cleanup, trade prospects for that, or try to use him in a Harper trade. Well, we got Chuck Nasty. We'll calm down for a second here, because here's the lineup against right-handers. We've got, who do we not have? We don't have Devin Travis in the lineup, so that's the lineup as it is. I honestly love Teoscar Hernandez as maybe a 3. You've got Ryan Healy as a 3, and you've got Charlie Blackman in there, Justin Smoke. So we've got guys who have power. We have guys who have absolute power. Yangervis Solarte is our shortstop, but you've got Alcides Escobar at DH. So that's what I'm saying, is Escobar is our shortstop, but he can play DH, whatever works, right? And we can have Matt Kemp at DH. I don't know, try and get a better shortstop. What did I do with JD? Andrew, I ended up trading away Josh Donaldson for Madison Bumgarner because we got screwed in free agency, but that's a-okay with me. And we'll trade Rosuna out there. We need one more starting pitcher and one more relief pitcher. That's all. Or let Alidmus start. We traded away Alidmus already, so that's out of the question, unfortunately. But I think, realistically, we just need a DH, and we need to figure out what happened with Mr. What's his name? Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman left us in free agency. Buddy Boschers. I don't like Boschers. We need somebody with stamina. Wade LeBlanc could fill in. So we need somebody who can come into the long relief role. Chris Taylor. You guys want Chris Taylor at shortstop? Well, he would be a pickup. He's not a free agent right now. Just wanted to check that. But we need a starting pitcher to fill out the long relief role. So that's what we need right now. Maybe a Jeremy Hellickson type. Somebody who can fill in and is going to be cheap. Obviously, Hellickson wants 3.6. Conley wants how much? Conley only wants 2. What did I do with Stroman? Stroman walked in free agency. I accidentally hit the button too fast, and he walked away in free agency. So Adam Conley, I'm thinking, do we go with Adam Conley here? Get a DH or better shortstop or starting pitcher or relief pitcher in the Rule 5. Now that's a good idea. Stroman left. Yes, Stroman up and left us. That was a terrible leave by him. But we would need a relief pitcher who can play long innings, so I will go with Adam Conley here. I think we will go trade for Stroman. See, I don't want to have to give anything up for Stroman. I don't even know who signed Stroman. That's the problem. We at least got back most of our guys again. So we've got our lineup. We need one guy on the bench. We can find that. I had a dinger today. Farberries, there you go. We have Will Harris in the bullpen now, so we just need our long man. That's what I'm forgetting. And we need a 5th starter. When it comes to 5th starters, though, we have this Rico Sierra kid who could easily step into the starting role. You got worse going into next season. No Donaldson or Stroman. But here's the thing, Kelsvin. What I got to say is we've got the starting rotation we need. Don't need Stroman. He's got Bumgarner, exactly. And then we've got a better bullpen than we had last year. And the big question is we don't have the catching we did, but we have better third baseman in terms of contract and stuff. We need to offload some contracts. And we've got room to improve yet. We've got cash to play with. We've got Charlie Blackman in left field, so we got left field way better. And we've still got everything going. So we need a little bit of playroom. All we need to figure out is who is going to be the DH this season. Are we keeping Yangervis Solarte or are we moving on from him? That is the question. Free agency, all that's available is guys like Gerard Dyson and Ian Kinsler. Kinsler's not really a DH type. Matt Bush has stamina. Is Matt Bush available? See if Matt Bush is available in free agency. I don't see him anywhere here. And is he in the... Oh, right. He's a reliever. Pardon me, boys. Don't know my MLB. It's been a while. It's been a little while off season, to be honest with you. So we don't have anyone here. That's okay. Keep Solarte. We'll find out. Where's Kevin Pillar and Strosho? Did Kevin Pillar walk away? Kevin Pillar did walk away. Oh. That explains why Teoscar Hernandez is in center field. Whoops. That's on me, boys. That one's on me. Not even seeing what's going on here. So Kevin Pillar is not in center field. We'll have to go hunt down Kevin Pillar in the player search and find out where he is. Obviously, I want to keep Pillar. Wait a minute. Wait a friggin' minute. I believe Kevin Pillar is still on the roster. Should be. He is not. He was injured for 6+ months. and look for the pitcher in the Rule 5 draft, okay? Made so many mistakes. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I did not expect to make this many mistakes, but it is such a new interface this year. Last year was easy to manage. This year, the interface is beyond whack to me, boys. This one is a whole different ball game, so we'll check for Pilar at this point and then see if he is anywhere, and we'll see if we can get him back. Because, I mean, we really don't need Kevin Pilar. That's kind of where a guy like, what's his name? Teoscar Hernandez comes in, right? Matt Bush is on the Rangers. The new MLB The Show franchise menu is confusing. If I'm not used to it, you betcha I'm not used to it at all. So Kevin Pilar is going to be easily replaced. I'm not concerned about that. We're good. See where Kevin and Show went? Well, Kevin Pilar is right here with the Pirates. And then if you go to Stroman is probably going to light it up somewhere else, but that's all right. I'm not too concerned about Marcus Stroman now that we have Madison Bumgarner. It's a one-for-one kind of thing. He is with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's not going to burn us. So we're good. Because they will 100% do something. I don't know. So we have Marcus Stroman, who is a lot of potential. See, that's the thing. I don't want to give up too much to get Marcus Stroman. They'll help me to win. Yes, Marcus Stroman will help to win, but we don't need him. That's what I'm saying, is we've only got 2.60 cash flow right now before we sign this relief pitcher, so I think we are going to be good. Let's send through a couple days here and see if we get our free agency offer in, and offers still out to Matt Conley, so we will keep him in the radar, and we'll go into the Rule 5 draft. All players must have contracts tendered. Well, we've already done that, so we should be good. Trade for Matt Bush. He is a good long reliever. Well, let's see what Matt Bush has in trade offer. That's what I've been meaning to do. That's on me, boys. She is a rough go today. I'm running out of breath, and I should really be drinking water, but I'm not. So let's go drink some water, shall we? Keon Keller and Matt Bush. So Matt Bush is a 507K. Am I doing the Rule 5 draft? You betcha, guys. I will do the Rule 5 draft. I love the Rule 5 draft. But we'll throw in a little bit of a break right now. If you guys are just watching the live stream for the first time, tuning into Dolynny TV for the first time, the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode, we do episodes, 10 to 15 minutes episodes every day, second day, whatever. But there's 29 of you guys watching right now. Make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. So what we need to do is get Matt Bush onto this team. Tim Meza, not signed to a contract. Matt Dermody, not signed to a contract. Could use those guys right about now. Jason McGinnis and Paul Schnell, not enough to get the job done. But somebody like Steven Shin, not enough to get the job done either. Tyler Clippard, they are interested in that trade, but I ain't about to give up Tyler Clippard, so we will give up somebody a bit younger. Let's see, D potential, not going to work. So what do we have in closing pitchers? Emil Bush, not going to work. And we've got Herman McGowan coming in. This kid's going to be good too. Don't sleep on him. And we just need to trade away one more player. There we go. Trade away a couple of closers. And that takes care of things. Starter in the draft, potentially. Get a starter or a reliever in the draft. I'm going for a reliever, a long reliever, because we just picked up Matt Bush. That's the trade. I wanted it, and I got it. So Matt Bush coming in. He will be our long reliever, 29. He's got great velocity, great potential, and we should get what happens there. So we should be good in the long run. Herman McGowan should be good. I'm going to decline this call from my mom for a second here and tell her that I'm live streaming. And try and find a better player at the catcher position in the Rule 5 draft. That is also a potential choice right there. And pardon me, guys, as I text away this, just doing a live stream. Okay, there we go. And you're right, Andrew. Exactly. So we can try for a couple things in the Rule 5 draft. I'm not afraid to do the Rule 5 draft and not get what we're going. View date significance. Is this the Rule 5 draft here? The Rule 5 draft. All right, let's simulate through the day and get into the Rule 5 draft. Simulate through and enter the Rule 5 draft. All right, let's go for it, boys. Let's see what we can get. Where are we drafting? We draft 13th in the Rule 5 draft. And we will find out what we get. As everyone's taken a couple of picks, nobody's got anything left on the board. At starting pitcher, there's Paul Jean. Paul Jean, we let him go. Jordan Weaver, a couple of good options here in terms of potential guys, but there is what could be our starter in Todd Kelly. right there if you guys want a 77 overall starter. And thank you for subscribing to whoever subscribed, the 5,814 subscriber on Dolynny TV. And you see there's a couple of options here. Nobody really too good. Houston Agula. I don't even know, guys. I am so flabbergasted at how stupid I am right now. Catching position, we've got Randall Long. And he's not too much of an improvement, but he is a better improvement a little bit. Worse vision, but whatever. B potential Geraldo Lopez. Not really that useful. Shortstop, we can improve on shortstop a little bit, maybe not at all. Pardon me. Xavier Cowan, he's a huge... Actually, I think we have to take Xavier Cowan and Todd Kelly. That's what it's looking like. Or else, Esparza. Oh, right there, boys. Right there. Let's go. Center field, Christian Klump. You have it dead on right. We need to pick up Inaros Esparza. He is the future in center field. Actually, left field. We'll turn him there, but I think he is going to be an absolute masher for us if we pick him up. Yeah, try to get a shortstop if you can. Trade Matt Kemp. We need to trade Matt Kemp for pieces later in the year if he starts going down. But I think right now, boys, here we go. Let me know. Somebody just subscribed. 5815. 29 years old. No, but he is B potential, and we can get him for a cheap contract. He's on an $80K contract right now. He's going to be useful, and if he doesn't work after 1 year, we can get rid of him, right? We can get rid of him after 1 year. So let me know, boys. Enos? Are we signing Enos? Let me know. I think we are. I think we are most definitely signing Enos. I think it would be a very wise move. Just need one more of you guys to hit that button. Yes? All right. All right. Need another yes in there. Let me know. As we peaked at 36 viewers on the live stream. Thank you so much, guys. Madden, we're going to hide that. So yes, no, get the starter. Well, we'll get Enos first, and then we'll get the starter second. Because in the starting pool, you've got three guys that can all fill the hole. Todd Kelly and a bunch of guys. So we only have one guy like this in here. Kemp's overall was 71 at the end of last season. Yeah, he's going down. So we need to deal him right quick. So we get Enos. And it doesn't look like Todd Kelly's been picked up. Nobody's going to pick up Todd Kelly. Well then, god dang, we are going to pick up Todd Kelly right now. There we go. Todd Kelly drafted as well. And we are on our way to the end of this franchise off season, because now we're through the Rule 5 draft. We have the team in place that I wanted from the start. Enos Esparza, he will go in and DH. Right there, we get our DH. Bingo. Road to 6,000 subs. You betcha, boys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're just tuning in for the first time. So he's got 69, 64, 80, 64. This guy is going to be a monster. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, we need to trade Matt Kemp for a roster player who can do something, anything for us. We have a 3-man bench plus pitching rotation. We now have Todd Kelly, who will... no, Adam Conley signed the contract. We need Todd Kelly in there. Todd Kelly, these are his stats. They are beautiful. Road to 6K, boys. Road to 6K. Can't keep saying it more. But yes, Todd Kelly is going to fill in there. So we've got a good starting rotation. Because Joe Biagini is a monster. Todd Kelly is a monster. And Damian Hollis is going to grow. These are all last year's overalls. So that's what we got to keep in mind. And we've got a full-on bullpen with Matt Bush and Adam Conley, so we can figure out who's going to ride up and who's going to ride down. Matt Bush had a 1.54 ERA last year. That is absolutely crazy. So let's find out, boys. What is it going to take to finish out this season? We will go to the next point of interest, which we don't actually have anything. So we'll sim the off season and see. Diamondbacks want to offer us a trade. Going to do a little Battle Royale live stream. Check it out. Well, man, we'll see if we tune in. And I'm going to remove that one, bud, because we don't tolerate that in here. View the offer. The Diamondbacks want Will Harris and Brian Ryan for a closing pitcher, B potential 73 overall. Decline that. We decline that quick. And let's get into the new year. So we will sim on through to the off season is done. We are done the off season in an hour, thank you guys. Check out, he used to be a batter. Ooh, you guys saying something about Matt Bush? We'll go check out Matt Bush, sure. Let's see what Matt Bush's batting stats are. Actually, terrible. That's unfortunate. I was excited for a second there. He's got good speed, but he has no batting stats. Barrett Hope, a couple guys on the 40-man, and then you've got a couple guys from the minors up here as well. We need to trade Matt Kemp for something. Trade Matt Kemp for a bag of pucks. And Hawk, I'm not going to simulate spring training in this video. I'm going to save that for episode 10. Give something there. We'll find out. But right there, Damian Hollis up to an 80 overall, Joe Biagini 82, Aaron Sanchez 86, right? These guys were going to grow, and that's the big thing they did. They ended up growing very, very well. Barrett Hope 59 overall, Tyler Clippard up to a 77, Aaron Loop up to a 77, Will Harris and Matt Bush doing okay. Sungwon Oh, this is insane, at 36 years old, up to an 87, beautiful, and Roberto Osuna up to a 90. So let's go to roast up the lineup here. Alcides Escobar up to a 79 on Morale, yep. Charlie Blackmon, Ryan Healy, Justin Smoke, Teoscar Hernandez, Randall Gruchuk, Enos Esparza down to a 75 because he's only DH, but that's all right. And Omar Narvaez, he's looking okay. 71, 72, good contact. He should be fine. Rob Brantley down, and we have ourselves quite a season set up, guys. We'll go check out Shohei Ohtani. If you guys want anyone to check out right now, let me know. That's something we can do. So Ohtani will be where? He's right there. In terms of a starting pitcher, they don't even have any secondary positions or anything listed for him. And he's literally only listed as a starter. Okay, it's weird. Unless he's in here maybe. Yeah, they only have him listed as a starter, so he's up to an 83. He had 6 wins and 14 losses last year. That's brutal for Shohei Ohtani. And do they have him listed in here? Let's find out. No, they do not. So they have him only listed as a starting pitcher. There's your thing. Okay. Check his batting stats. Oh, Shohei Ohtani, you want his batting stats checked? Well, okay. Let's go for it. I'm open to anything right now, boys. I'm just ready to extend this live stream if you guys want. His hitting stats are pretty dang good. He is pretty dang good. So there we go, boys. I'd like to thank you guys. I just gained 3 subscribers in the span that we've been talking about Shohei Ohtani. Thank you so much, boys. Appreciate it a lot. If there's 26 of you watching and you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so right now, as I'm just about to head on out, so you don't want to miss out. As 26 of you guys watching live, this team is coming together. Ryan Healy up to a 77. He will get better when he's not a platoon. And this team's going to be absolutely monstrous for us. Randall Gruchuk grew to an 81 this year because he's an everyday player and he's happy. You'll try out like a 50 overall in the bullpen I have, and they like go 5-2. Well, that could be an interesting option, but I think we're happy with where we are. We will send down somebody, probably Adam Conley, for Barrett Hope if we need to. Antonio Lucero, one of our bullpen options as well. And the team, as much as we got worse, we got better, I think. Charlie Blackmon, Will Harris, a couple of guys added that really make the difference for this team. And I think we'll be A-okay moving into the year. Stop asking for subs. People will sub it. I know. Just, it's my first live stream of the year. Make sure you guys are making the message. Sorry, man. Did not mean to offend you there. But, yeah, I think we're good, boys. I think we are set for 2019. The pitching rotation, everything in there as we get going on. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Unless you've got anything else for me. Do you have anything else for me? Comment right now. If not, I am up on out of here in a minute. Do a sim of spring training live stream and see which players play great and should get a spot in the bullpen. Well, we'll figure that out in that episode. We'll probably just do spring training and roster overview for 2019 in the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson. I will catch you guys in the next one.